What's up, my warriors? What's up, my warriors? What's up, my warriors? I hope y'all having a beautiful Saturday. I did not forget about y'all. It's a little late in the day. I was busy all day, man. The devil been working, working, working. When I say he been working, he has been working today. But guess what? All day long, who y'all think I kept at the forefront? I kept our Father. I continued to say thank you, Jesus, through it all with a smile on my face. Don't you play with him. But with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Self-Motivation Talk with your girl, Chandra. Y'all already know what it is if you're on this channel. Thank you for tuning in. We keep it real on this thing, man. And if y'all with me, y'all with me. If you're against me, we don't really care about that, right? We don't really care about that. But thank y'all for tuning in on a real. I just want to let y'all know everything is great, man. I hope y'all been doing great. I got my coffee late. Late, but it's better than never. Late is better than ever. I had to get comfy, throw my wig off, have my hair out. Man, we feeling good. But with that being said, y'all, they want y'all to give up. Okay? They want us to give up. We won't fold. We will not fold. So with that being said, y'all, stay tuned because you're going to want to hear me out on what I got to say about this subject. We'll be right back with Self-Motivation Talk. And we back. All right, y'all. So y'all already know me. I want to get straight into it, man. I just want to let y'all know, like, man, you gonna get tested every day. You gonna get tested every second of the day, every minute of the day, every hour of the day. You are going to be tested. You are going to be picked on. You are going to be poked at, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It's not like the more we complain and cry about the situation or cry about these things, that is going to change. You think if we cry to the Lord and say, oh, Jesus, I'm tired of this. I can't take this no more. He going to let the devil going to flee? Yeah, the devil going to flee right there because you're talking about Jesus. You're talking about the Lord. But guess what? The Lord looking at it like, hey, for the time being, he gone. He ain't gone, but he not in the forefront at your brain right now because you're thinking about Jesus Christ. But Lord looking at it, he telling you, he ain't going nowhere. Satan is always going to be here, sweetie. I don't care how much you cry, how much you say, it's hard for me, Lord, just let it disappear. No. This is where your faith lies. Because he's not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. So what we have to do is realize he's not going anywhere and make a better conscious decision as far as, are we going to let it take over us and cry over spilled milk, as far as basically, are we going to continue to complain about something that we cannot do nothing about? You know how when you're a kid, people tell you, well, if you can't control it and do nothing about it, don't worry about it. Let it go. Same thing. We can't control that. Satan is going to be at every nook and cranny of your life. He's going to always be there. But that is why Jesus Christ wants us to, get close to him with that relationship, so that we know the source on who to go to when these attacks happen. Because I'm telling y'all right now, the attacks are never going away. When I repeat, let's repeat this to the people that don't understand. The attacks are never going away. Never, ever, 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 ever. They're never leaving. But that is when we are equipped already. We have the blueprint. We have the shield. We have the armor to be able to protect us from the enemy, who isn't going anywhere, because the enemy isn't going anywhere. He's here to stay. So I don't know why people be acting like, God. The enemy is never leaving. He's always going to be around till the day we leave this earth, okay? But what we have to realize is the enemy is here, but God is more powerful than the enemy. And he only allows the enemy to be able to do what he says fit, what he sees fit or whatever. So with that being said, you have to be the one to be like, I recognize consciously what the enemy is trying to do to me. Being that I can't make him disappear, let me call on Jesus. Let me rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Let me find different, it's just finding different mechanisms where you're adding your Father, our Father, Jesus Christ, into the equation so you can be able to fight. Not even you, him. Because you that's where we get it twisted. We think we're supposed to fight these battles. No. That's when we fall flat on our faces, because we think that we're supposed to fight the battle. The battle isn't yours to fight, baby. All my life, I tried to fight the battle on my own, by my lonesome. And guess where it ended up? Depression, anxiety, screaming, yelling, blaming the higher source, our Father. When really he had to sit me to the side and say, baby, you're messing up. You're messing up, sweetie. All of these things. And I just learned some information today when I read my Bible. And I don't even, like I told you, I don't read the Bible. I'm just now starting to come into this. I'm coming into this because the Lord is putting it on my heart where, baby, times is changing, baby. Times is coming near and dear where you got to get yourself together. And if you can't bring nobody else with you to get things, to get themselves in order, you can't do that. You got to worry about yourself, baby. Because guess what? Like I keep telling y'all, when we face our judgment, nobody else that we trying to, validate, or anybody else that we trying to, their perceptions or this, nobody gonna be there. So all that crap they talking, all that stuff that people all up in your face about or whatever, those people ain't even gonna be there when he judging you. Where they gonna be at? So stop worrying about them, because they're not gonna be there. They're not. You're gonna be alone, very much so alone. So I'm telling y'all straight up, bro. They want y'all to give up. They want you to give up. Everything that you're trying to do positive in your life, y'all notice that is never being noticed. But then when you do something negative in your life, everybody talking about it. You being talked about like a dog. You don't even know people know about information about you that you ain't even tell people about. Next thing you know, you come around people, they telling you things that you ain't even tell them. You like, how you know about that? They talking about you. They want to see you fail. They pretend that they rooting for you, that they out for your best interest, your success. I want to see you win. Don't let these people fool y'all, man. Do not let these people fool y'all. They're only watching you to wait for your destruction. They're only watching you to wait to see when you're going to fall or if you're going to fall. You think people watching y'all and worried about y'all because, we want to really see you succeed. We want to root you on for real, for real. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. We always think that people are watching us in a good light, in a positive light, because they're paying attention. So we think, okay, they for us. Don't get it twisted. People pay attention too out of all other intentions. It'd be so many other intentions that people have. That's why they're paying attention to you. They're not paying attention to you for your greatness, to see the outcome and rooting. Like I said, rooting in the back, not even in the back. Because if you really care about somebody, you're gonna be rooting in the front for them. You're gonna be supporting in any way you can, and it doesn't even have to be financially, but you'll be doing more than what you're doing. And y'all know what I'm saying. You'll be doing more than what you're doing. And don't let people also fool y'all, because this is a deep one. You'll have people that once you say things like this, or once you put things in the frontal lobe of their brain to make them realize something, then they'll try to act like, okay, let me try to show a little bit more caring. Don't let that fool you neither. Don't let that fool you neither. Because you notice people got to speak and say something that an adult should already know. And if you got to constantly be repetitive on something that an adult should already know, don't be fooled when they act like, I want to be more supportive, or I want to be more in their life now. Don't get it twisted now. It's still a tactic. It's still a tactic. Only because they're looking at it like, well, dang, it ain't enough. Because in a nutshell, you're subliminally saying it in a nutshell, like, you ain't doing enough. You ain't doing enough. You think you're doing something, you're doing nothing. Next thing you know, they'll try to say, well, let me turn up the notch. So instead of probably just liking a video, now they'll try to comment here and there, or now they'll try to, they'll turn up the notch a little bit. But really, don't get it twisted. They still don't care. They still don't want you to win. It's entertainment for people. When people got nothing to do with themselves, nothing to do with their life, sitting around other people, gossiping, same old bull crap that really God does not condone, and they wonder why they don't win. There's a lot of people in the world that wonder why they do not win, even if they're doing good things. Like, let's say they are a good light, in a sense. God still knows the heart, though. He still knows why you do things. So let's say you help a person out, okay? God knows deep inside the intentions on behind that help. You get it? So let's say you let somebody get some money. You help pay a bill or whatever the case may be. God is looking at it like, that's nice. Yeah, you gave him the money. You helped. Good. But he knows the intentions behind that help. He knows that you did that for whatever situation or whatever thing that you, in your mind, did that for. He knows that it just wasn't off of the kindness of your heart. He knows that. And we get that we get that confused. We definitely get that confused with thinking that they really care. They don't care. They don't care. They want you to give up, really. When you don't see the fruits of your labor being looked at or anything like that, and it doesn't matter what it is in your life. It doesn't matter what that may be. Anything that you're doing in your life, let's say that you're going above and beyond doing that thing. You will get the bare minimum of support from the people that you feel or think or want that support from. Now, what it'll do is make you start to question, should you do this? Dang, should I do this? I don't know if I want to do this no more. I don't even have nobody, supporting me. I don't even have the ones that I really love, that I really want to support me and be there with me on that stage when it happens. Not if, but when. So when it happens, I want them to be on that stage too, celebrating with me and everything. Saying that, and I can be able to say, they've been there for me. These people been there for me. I could shout out, I could say that these people were a seed. They helped me so much profoundly in my life. But I can't be on that stage and shout y'all out and say anything about the help that was not given to me. You will not get a shout out. You will not be recognized. You know what I'm saying? That's how that is. That's how that is. And it'd be the people right there at the front of the line acting like, hey. And it's like, nay, I don't think so. You were not there. Nay, I don't think so. Don't do it. And it's mostly pride and ego that will make a person not really open up to the, in the way that they really want to open up or need to open up so they could bask in the fruits of something. You could be there a blessing. They don't even know that. They don't even know that you're doing what you're doing because you are the blessing for the whole people, for everybody. Whether that's your friends, your family, or whoever, you're the blessing. And instead of them opening up and realizing that, like, dang, man, I didn't even know that. But at the same time, I see the vision. I see that this person is going places. I see, let me try to support in such a way where, because I see the vision, I see the dream. And when they make it, that means we make it. That means we make it. See, but people don't think like that. People don't think like that, y'all. I told y'all, jealousy is real. Envy is real. Egotistic people are real. You got to really dig deep into yourself and tell yourself, do you want people basking in the fruits of your labors, your success, everything that you got going on? Are they deserving? Or do they really want to see you give up behind closed doors? Are they really out for your best interest? Huh? Do you think that they really are out for your best interest? Or do you think that they have some intentions behind that, huh? Y'all don't even have a clue how many times in my life I done been around cons and poses that pretended they were for me. And their true colors ended up spewing out, just ended up coming out. Because it shows you're not really for me. I tell you all the time, when people really want to be there for someone, you'll know. And let me tell you how you'll know. The same way you're there for your significant other. The same way you're there for your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. The same way you're there for them, and you would drop your load for them. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll for them. You won't even do that for the people that's really in your life that's doing more than those individuals, doing more than those men, doing more than those women. You won't even be there for them in that profound way. You won't even support them in that profound way. Oh, my bad. We ain't having sex with you. That's why, right? We ain't screwing you, right? We ain't giving you that kind of love and everything, right? So we don't deserve that. We don't get all that stuff that these other poses get. While they sitting there cheating on you and deceiving you and doing all type of shit behind your back. And I said what I said. They doing all type of shit behind your back, boy, girl. And what you do? Go right back and support and take care of and baby. It's like nah. What about the people that really was there for you, bro, girl? What about them people? Could you be there for them like that without having the extra stuff that they have to do for you? Because I can't do stuff like that with family and friends. I can't have sex with you. And I said what I said. So I'm not going to get that profound love that you're going to give to your significant other. I'm not going to get it. The gifts, the big gifts that you give them while you give us shitless, bullshit little gifts. Let's speak on it, man. Let's speak on it. I ain't the only one went through that. You'll be the one giving people $400, $500, $600, $700. And they'll give the next person that same amount of money and give you, what, maybe 20, 40? And you'll be like, what the heck? How these people that's not even in your life like that and don't deserve this shit, how they get more than the people that's giving you their spleen, they back, the clothes on their back. They chopping their heads off and giving it to you, bro. How they get more? That's because they want to see you give up. They want to see you go crazy. They want to see you look at yourself like, what the heck going on, man? How you giving more love to the poses and the cons? And the real one that's in front of you, you don't even see it. You don't even recognize it. And you manipulate it. And you sabotage it. And you use it to your own advantage. How dare you? How could you? How could you? For real, man. And I get passionate about it because it's like, bro, man, people need to wake up. You really need to wake up, man. Because you thought you could destroy us, man. You could never. You could never. Witches and warlocks, you got witches trying to prey on your downfall and different things like that or whatever the case may be, man. Demonic entities, You got spirits that work, that do this, that does this, man. And they'll go through the main people that you love. That's the game. That's the trick. They will go through the main ones you love. Not to say that they're not wrong. Because guess what? They have something, they have a spirit in them where they need deliverance. They need help. They need repentance. So I can't fault none of my family. I can't fault my friends. I can't fault nobody for having those spirits inside of them. Because maybe they want to get right. Maybe they do pray to the, please, Lord, could you help me? Could you help my heart? Could you, yeah, I believe that. But the Lord is looking at it like, you got to do more than that. You have to do more than that, baby girl. You got to seek me. Seek me. Do you know what seeking is? The same way you seek out these significant people out in the streets that don't do you no good. You seeking out a significant other thinking you need that. You need another person in your life to make you happy. The same way you seek that shit, seek the Father. Seek him. Because people think that you're supposed to have a certain kind of connection or relationship with God. Are you stupid? And I said what I said. Are you crazy? Are you silly? I fall short so bad it don't make no sense. But you think I'm going to be like, oh, well, Lord, I sinned, so I can't come forth with you. I can't follow you because I sinned. Whoever got that kind of mentality, which is mostly these church folk. Most of these church folk, they'll sit in your face and blast you for what you're wearing. You got big earrings on. You got your hair color. You got lashes on. You got makeup on. Girl, look what you're wearing. Huh? 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 The ones that claim they're holier than thou. Why do you think I go based off who? Me. I don't base nothing off nobody. I don't follow nobody else. I don't base nothing off nobody else. No, nothing, man. I do me. And I pray on it. And then I'm led to where I'm supposed to be led to because I'm praying to the higher source. None of y'all ain't no source, man. Think about that, chosen ones. Nobody in your life is the source, man. Stop it. So you shouldn't have to go to nobody to get no validation about nothing about what you're doing with yourself. Because they're not the source, baby. I'm going to the source. I'm thinking about the source, what he's going to think, what he's going to say. So that's who I talk to. I don't talk to nobody else. You can think and say what you want. I don't talk to none of you. Your word, your everything, whatever the case, it don't mean nothing. Like I said in the last video, my Chris Tucker voice, it don't mean not a damn thing. It don't mean nothing. When you're that comfortable in knowing where you want to go and where you're getting and who you speaking to. I speak to my Father every day, all day, the same way I'm talking to y'all. And like, we ain't talking about being out in the streets, talking to yourself out loud, like, yeah, man, yeah, man. Nah, people gonna look at you like you crazy. But we talking about in the space and comfort in your own home or wherever that may be, your car, wherever it may be, but you're alone. And you're alone with him, with the Father. That's all you need. And I talk to him just like this out loud. I'm talking just like, my kids even be hearing me talking out loud. And I explain to them, because I don't want them to think, Mommy crazy. Nah, I explain to them who I'm talking to Jesus. I'm talking to our Father. And this is how you talk to him. You talk to him as if he's a human. Come on now. You talk to him just like this. You don't got to be scared. You talk to him just like how you would talk to anybody else. And he will answer you. Yes, he will. I want to change the trajectory of my life and my family's life. But they don't understand right now. But it's cool. I don't want them. They don't need to understand. God already told me it's not for them to understand right now. It'll show. Everything will fall into place. It'll show. Eyes will be opened. Eyes will be opened. And you will know. I was chosen for this, man. And it's funny because a lot of people already know you was chosen since birth for this. They know that. But some people, they like, why her? Why him? Why they get chosen for the calling? How they get to feel like they special? You know, how what makes them special? I did the same thing. I pray all the time too. I do this, I do that. I help others too. How I'm not chosen? That's because God sees other things inside of you that you're not willing to open up and change. That's why. Have you thought of that? Have you thought of the fact that it might be that he's looking at you like you ain't let go? What you mean, Lord, I didn't let go? You ain't let go of your past. You ain't let go of your childhood. You haven't forgiven. You ain't forgive your mama. You ain't forgive your daddy. You ain't forgive your siblings. You ain't forgive people in your life that steered you in a messed up direction that did you so terribly wrong. Yeah, you had a shitty childhood. Yes, you did. And it was not good. It was terrible. Something that you couldn't even fathom. But guess what? You got to overcome that, baby. You got to overcome that, baby. In order for you to become strong in yourself and move forward in your life, you got to face that darkness, baby. And that darkness sucks. It's when I say, I don't say, oh, that darkness sucks. It sucks. It take your breath away. It take your breath away. It sucks so bad. And the main ones I'm looking at this camera and talking to, you know exactly who I'm talking to, because there needs to be some intervention. There needs to be intervention. There needs to be some sort of, you got to open up, man. You have to open up. You have to open up. Open that can of worms that you hate to open up, that you want to take to your grave. Open that can of worms up. We know you hate your past and you never want to relive it. You never want to think about it. We know this. Who wants to relive their past and the trauma that they've been through in their lifetime? Nobody wants that, right? Of course we want to bury it. But in order for you to become a better version and jump into your purpose, because we know you have the same purpose I have. You have the same purpose I have. Same. But he waiting. That's all. He waiting for you. He waiting for you. He waiting for you to be like, you know what? Enough is enough. I see it, Lord. I see it, Lord. I see that you were right. I don't need this man. I don't need this woman. I don't need none of these people in my life that claim they're for me. Let me focus. The main focus is me. The main focus is my Father. Because without that focus, I'm not going to be able to still go out in the world and have meaningful and real relationships. They want to see you give up. Y'all don't give up. Don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing. Keep going. Keep that good heart. And mama, this for you. Thank you for telling me that, though, to keep the good heart. I appreciate that wholeheartedly, because you only you know how many times I wanted to off myself. How many times I had those thought processes of, this ain't it, man. This life ain't it. And you have kept me stable in that aspect of keep pushing forward and moving forward. And that's what lets me know that you want better for yourself as well. It lets me know you want better for yourself as well. It does. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Wait on it. Pray on it like you do. You're a prayerful woman. Where do you think I get it from? Look at what I'm doing, man. I'm putting myself out there. An introverted, young, small girl that was so shy all of her life. Didn't know where I was going. Always wanting people validation. Running after man, thinking that was for me. And it wasn't nothing for me there, man. You have that gift. You could do it too. And I'm getting to where I'm trying to get so I could pave the way. I'm going to pave the way. God already told me. I love y'all, man. I do want to say that. I love y'all. I love each and every last one of y'all. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Another thing, a lot of people really don't want to see you fail. I do want to say that. A lot of people are just afraid to say something and open up and express themselves because it is a bit of anger there. And that's where we also need to pray on. Lord, please take that anger out of me. Take that frustration out of me of making me feel like, how come I feel like, or it seems like I can't get ahead. We got to get that out of it. We got to get that out of our brains. Because Lord, looking at it like you cannot look at anybody else. Don't pay attention. You got to have tunnel vision. You know how many times I looked at people's stuff and said, oh God, look at them. They ain't even got no videos on their channel, but they got 800 and something subscribers. I just did that yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I looked at somebody's channel, they had not one video on there, but they got 800 and something subscribers. I sure felt some kind of way. I said, Jesus, what the heck I'm doing wrong? And that's when he had to stop me and say, see, child, that's your problem. You worried about other things and people and their progress, their progression. Don't worry about their progression. Don't worry about how far or how fast they going. This road that I'm paving the way for you is for you. So that means it ain't going to be the same pace. It ain't going to be the same thing. It ain't going to be nothing of the same that other people got going on. You got to have tunnel vision because this is for you. You got to have tunnel vision, baby. Yours is coming. It's coming. It is coming. We too fixated on other people and how they got their thing going on. Do not worry about how they thing going on. He already told me that. He said, I want you to worry about how you got your thing about to happen, how you got your thing going on. Don't worry about nobody else. I've done that all my life. I'm finally in the comfort of me and feeling like, Lord, I don't care how long it takes. I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep saying, I'm gonna keep spewing your word. I'm gonna keep letting people know about you. About our Father. I'm gonna keep letting people know. Whether you like it or love it or hate it, I'm gonna keep letting people know. You don't have to tune in. When it comes to my Father, you ain't gotta tune in, baby. I'm tuned in. And that's all that matters, because he gonna make me get to the top. And when you understand that and do the same thing and put him at the forefront, he going to make sure you get to the top too, or whatever it is that you want to do with your life. I can tell you that right now. It's stuff that's happening to me right now. I can't even tell nobody right now because he told me you can't tell nobody. That's another thing he'll tell you. When he have things going on behind the scenes for you, when he's doing things behind the scenes for you, he's going to put it at your head. He's going to put it right in the frontal lobe of your brain. Don't tell nobody. Keep your mouth shut, baby. He's going to tell you that. He's going to tell you, shut up. Shut up. You talk too much. That's what he's going to tell you. And even if people come at you and say, how you doing? What you got going on? I'm good. I'm blessed. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it. Got a little couple things going on. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it. What you got going on? I got a couple things going on. Got a couple projects going on. You do not have to be specific on what God has for you. Because now, see, you're blocking your blessing now. I'm learning so much about these things, man. I don't want to block my blessing no more. I blocked my blessing for the past decades. With an S, decades. I blocked my blessing because I open my mouth too much. I don't know how to shut up. I talk too much. I do. Anybody that know me know I do. I can't hold water. Something happening in my life, I'm going and telling people. Oh, guess what? I don't care if that's my friends, my family, whoever. I'm telling everybody. Oh, yeah, guess what's going on with me, y'all? God said that's your problem. And then he take it right away and then it don't happen. You be like, what? I didn't tell you to say nothing. That's why. You spoke too soon. Stop speaking so soon and just do it. People gonna see it. He looking at it like people gonna see the fruits of your labor. They gonna see it. You don't gotta broadcast it, baby, because it didn't happen yet. So don't broadcast nothing that hasn't happened yet. The thought is there, the feeling is there, it's strong. But he's like, keep it to yourself. Or that feeling is gonna how they say it, it's gonna go away. Dissipate, whatever that word means. I can't even say the word right, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's gonna go away. And then you're gonna wonder, Lord, I felt like I was so close. I was almost touching that blessing. What happened? He gonna look at you and say, you blocked it that fast. You blocked it that soon. You were supposed to be quiet, baby, and let me work. There's some things I got going on right now, and I can't tell my family. I can't tell my friend. I can't tell nobody. God told me I gotta shut up. Shut your mouth, girl. Shut your mouth, child. And I gotta obey what he said. I gotta shut my mouth. All right, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I gotta shut up. Because it's people that think they know you too. They think they know your past as far as, oh, you ain't gonna never amount to nothing else more than what the heck you are. You gotta understand, man. It's chapters to your story. I tell people that all the time. It's chapters to your story, man. The book is not finished until you're dead and gone. So guess what? You're going from page after page after page, like this book right here. Page after page after page after page. I'm not done with the book. The book is still here, baby. I'm still here. The book is still here. Which means I still have a chance to change the trajectory of the story. I can still change the story, baby. And that's what you got to look at life about. You could change the story, man. Don't let nobody sell you short, man. Don't let nobody make you feel like, well, the support or the people or whatever is not there. You know, it's just not there, Lord. That's all right. Kudos. They want you to give up and see that you ain't getting nowhere, or it seem like you ain't getting nowhere. Don't let that happen, baby. Don't let that happen. Keep doing what you're doing. I say this in every video, and I'm going to always say it. What is for you solely. The Lord has everything already set in stone for you. Nobody else. Your name is on it. Your name right on there. So I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how much you feel like, Lord, I got to get there fast. He like, you could take your time. It's still there. Your name is there, sweetie. So you can take your time, baby. It's already yours. Don't let them see you fold or sweat. You keep doing what you're doing. Keep showing your light. Keep doing. First of all, you got to love what you do anyway for anything to work out. I tell people that all the time, especially with school. Back in school, I hated math. Math was my hardest subject. I hated math. But the more I had to get into my brain consciously and tell myself, pretend you like it. Pretend you love it. I don't care. Tell yourself, I got this, man. This easy. This cool, even if it's not. Trick your brain into thinking that. Tell yourself, this cool. I like this. I'm starting to like this a little bit. Once you start to say those things and believe those things, you're going to start knowing how to do that math. You're going to be like, I don't know how I did it. I did it. Because that's what happened to me. We talking about hard stuff, Pythagorean theorem, all those different things. A squared plus B squared, all those different things. The things that I just really didn't like. I didn't like algebra. I didn't like geometry. I didn't like all those things. But once I put my brain into it and tried to sort of trick myself into thinking, you're going to do your best at this. You got to open up to it. If you don't open up to anything, of course, it's going to feel like a chore. It's going to feel like a chore. I tell people, or I even tell people in their own business, because I love supporting people's businesses. When I support a person's business, I tell them you have to be enthusiastic about what you're selling, about what you love doing. You got to love what you love doing for other people to gravitate toward that. It could be a person that really don't even like that product, but you making it sound so grandiose. You making it sound like it's the product of the year. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to be like, I'll try it. Let me try that then. Let me see what's up with that. Because you making it sound like, yeah, man, you got to try this out, man. I'm telling you, man, it did this to my skin. Man, You enthusiastic about it. You happy about it. You're joyful about it. It resonates. other people will feel that energy, and now they want to be like, oh, okay, let me try it too. The way they sound, boy, the way they talking about it. That's happened to me all my life. I've helped people like that my entire life. I'll go to somebody's business. Next thing you know, I'll just start flocking like ducks. Like they just start flocking right to that business or right to that area. And the person looking at like, whoa, where all these people come from? Is your enthusiasm. You gotta love what you do. You gotta be happy about it. Or it's gonna feel like a chore. Straight up. You're gonna dread getting up every day and doing it. You will. You're gonna feel tired. You're gonna feel depleted before you can even do anything physically. Because in your mind, you're already like, where the money at? Where the fruits of my labor at? So Lord already know this is not really what you want to do then. You just waiting for a check. So guess what he'll do? He'll block your blessing even longer because he know, I know your intentions. I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to hurry up and get to that money. You're trying to hurry up and get to that success without actually putting in the work that I need for you to put in and be honest about. I love doing what I do. I love helping people. I don't get paid for it, no nothing. I just go out and help people subconsciously. That's who I am. I don't need a check. I don't need validation. I don't need to record it. Oh, I went and I done gave the poor $20. Oh, let me record it. Y'all, look what I did. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You know how many people I done gave money to for free? I just told you about the story. I bought a $50 cologne for a stranger at the mall. You think I broadcasted that? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I just went home humbly. I'm only telling y'all that story because, hey. But like I said, you won't see a video on it. You won't catch me on a video saying, hey, y'all, look, I bought coffee from, Dunkin' Donuts or whatever the case. I got coffee. Let's go down here to Skid Row or whatever the case was and go feed the homeless. Come on, y'all. Come with me. Come on, camera. Come on, camera guy. Come with me. Huh? How humiliating. You think that people want to see them in that light, want to see themselves on camera in that kind of light, in that kind of situation? In that kind of circumstance? God forbid I was homeless like that. You think I want somebody got me on camera in my lowest moments? Trying to get clout for their channel? Stop. Don't do that. You trying to get clout for your channel. Stop. People act like they can. Oh, see, look what I'm doing, guys. No, it's for your channel, broski. Don't do that. It's for that channel. It's for that money. It's for that validation to make people feel like you a god. You help somebody out. That's all that is. It's not genuine from the heart because you wouldn't have to broadcast it. Excuse me, y'all. I notice on everybody video that does these videos, y'all, I know it's off topic. Everybody that does their videos, they get these hiccups. I be noticing that. And I be rebuking Satan in the name of Jesus while I'm watching their videos because I be like, oh, the devil trying to stop they flow and trying to make them hiccup and have them little, hold on, y'all, hold on, I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus, amen. But y'all, man, I just really wanted to put that out there. Like, they want y'all to give up, man. Don't give up. Really, really love. You got to love what you're doing in order for it to even work out, period. You know what I'm saying? You got to love what you're doing. Because when you love what you're doing, it's not a chore and you're not looking for the money that, because the money going to come. All that other stuff, I tell people, when you do what you love to do, everything else comes. Everything else comes with it. Everything else comes with it. So when you're doing what you're supposed to do and loving it at the same time, because it's what you love to do, is what you do, everything else going to come right after it. It's going to come right behind it. Boop, you got it. It's cool. God know what he put inside of you. He know what he put inside of you. And I'm so happy because this is what I love to do, man. I love helping people. Yeah, I do other things on the side because I income, bills, different stuff. Yeah. But when you believe in a higher power in the Lord, he'll make even those things that you don't want to do disappear and make your purpose and your calling overflow the cup where that's all you could, you don't even got to do nothing else. That is your due. That is your income. You know what I'm saying? That is your fruits. You know what I'm saying? He'll make it to where you are working, so to speak, doing what you love to do. So you're getting paid now, doing what you love to do. He'll make all that go. You just got to really want it. Fight for it. Fight for it. I'm fighting, y'all. I'm fighting for this. And I said it just like that in the camera. I'm fighting for this. And I'm willing to fight, though, because it's that important. It's vital to my life. Straight up. But with that being said, y'all, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Self-Motivation Talk with your girl, man. Please, 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 because we know down the line, God going to open up all the portals that need to get opened up. Please comment. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about the videos. Let me know in the comments if some of these things resonate, with you. Tell me your story or whatever. I'm gonna also I'm gonna make a separate email. Not now, but I'm really even supposed to say all that. Let me shut up. That's my problem. See, that's what I mean. Shut up, dude. But with that being said, y'all, thank y'all anyway, man. Like, I'm just so happy. Like, man. Well, I have a childlike mind too, y'all. So don't mind me. It's good to bring out your childlike mind. It's necessary for your life and for your sanity to bring out that childlike personality, that childlike sense. I play around so much sometimes, like, hey, I know when to and when not to, but you got to let that come out sometime, man. You just have to. But thank y'all, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share these videos. Because somebody out here need it. Somebody. Until next time, y'all, stay prayed up with the Most High, because he's the only one that can help and change any circumstance that you're having in your life, man. I can't say it enough. He's helping me so much heal, man, and I have a lot of healing to do. But he's right there. He helped me so much, I can't even explain it to y'all. I can't explain it to y'all. I really can't. I could, but it's a lot. That's why I got this channel for. There's a lot to explain to y'all. But like I said, man, stay prayed up with the Most High, man, and I will see y'all in the next video, man. I love y'all. And please take care of yourselves, because nobody's going to do it for you. Let me repeat that. Take care of yourself. Love on yourself, because no one else is going to do it like you. That way, you can go back out into the world and be just better off. You know what I'm saying? You'll know when to block those energy vampires that's going to come and try to destroy you. You'll know how to do it humbly and keep it pushing and not have it try to destroy you. Don't give up, y'all. They want you to. Don't give up. God with you. Just know that. All right, y'all. Till next time, I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace, love, and light. Till next time.